Hello you what's faces, welcome back to a new video. Tygun here, and today we're going to be getting into a review. We're actually going to be reacting to, giving our first impressions and thoughts on a video. And who am I talking about? I'm actually joined here by Valor Plays.
Yo, what's up guys?
And yeah, we're going to actually be taking a look at Bobby Plays video and just some of the things that's going to be happening with the
new update. I'm pretty hyped, bro.
Yeah, okay, this is gonna be pretty cool. So first off, we're just gonna look at some of the screenshots we have. Here we go. So first we're looking at this, and it seems right here that you can pick so many different sites, and it's gonna be really interesting for sniping. So we have site ACOG, site ACOG 3XA, site ACOG 3XB, and yeah, all of this different
3XC, and there's also a 4-time. Also, I kind of went on his video. I'm not sure. I do believe I did see a 6-time or something like that somewhere. So I'm kind of curious to see once the update drop, what the difference going to be between the 3x A, the 3x B, and the 3x C. I guess we're just gonna have to wait until it comes into the game. What do you think about that, though? As a sniper main, I know you probably have an opinion about that.
Yeah, definitely. One of the main things I do like about, how should I say, more zoomed in scopes is when you're in a close range situation, you're definitely going to be able to get the kill off easier because you can see more. And a gun that will really benefit from this is the DLQ33. So I wonder how they're going to implement it. Like, as you can see, I'm pretty sure these are just placeholders, but the little pictures, it just shows a regular ACOG scope that we normally see. But if we look at the gun, it does look quite different. So I'm wondering how that is going to affect it. Now, by now, you guys are probably wondering my clickbaity title and my thumbnail. I still do kind of stand by that. I'm going to get into this like that really soon. But I'm wondering really, how will this affect the game, because this is a ton of customization. Like
crazy customization.
Like, look at all of this stuff. One of the things, like for example, right here, the Gunsmith, right? This is Bobby's video right here. So thank you, Bobby, for this amazing layout. We see tactical suppressor, DWS light suppressor, monolithic suppressor, so many, and these are so many different, slightly and subtly different things that may almost make the game a turn off for some people. Like, one thing I definitely remember was Area F2. While it was loved by many, some people just couldn't get into it because of all the options.
It was really hard to kind of pick up unless you came from like a Rainbow Six Siege, or if you played a game like that before. But for the average, casual player that hasn't played the Rainbow Six Siege, or maybe has access to a console or PC, it was kind of it's just a little bit hard to kind of pick up and dive into. For Call of Duty Mobile, it's simply just an arcade shooter, so it's simply just a run and gun. Me and Tyga were actually talking about this earlier. So when downloading the game, it's simply what you have a couple sites that you can equip with your weapon, suppressors, a couple of different weapons to choose from, and you're just gonna hop in a battle. You're really not too, a lot of players, well, the average player that plays this game isn't gonna care too much about perks and anything like that. It may just be a little bit too complicated. So it kind of can be a turnoff with a lot of these things added into the game, because it can kind of be a little bit confusing for some players. But Tygon's just going to go a little bit more in depth in that as well.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is many people may not know, I guess, especially if you watch my channel, but there are a lot of players that are just really casual that don't even know too much about the game, and this definitely could be like a blind side to them. And I even remember at first looking or watching some Modern Warfare gameplay. Like, I really do like to get in depth into games, and I was looking at that and I was like, dang, you really have to go and do a lot of customization for your snipers just to make it better, to make it scope properly. So I'm wondering how all of this will affect the game.
You essentially have to almost do research on like these weapons and what's best before even like running with stuff, because apparently of course you want to run with the best stuff possible. But I found myself, when I wanted to get more into Modern Warfare, I kind of had to look up some YouTube videos just to see if I was running the best equipment on my gun and things like that. And a lot of players, for hardcore Call of Duty fans, like to play the game, things like that, this update is going to be insane. Like, we're really going to enjoy this. But for the average player that really doesn't want to do all that, it's kind of a turn off, especially because it may honestly affect the skill gap overall in the game as well. So over time, I don't know if this will be the best thing for the game, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, some people just want to hop on and play it because it is a mobile game, and they do like, it's almost like for some people Angry Birds. Like, I know a lot of people that just like to go ahead, play casual. Some people even like to just play bot matches or whatever and just go have fun and feel like they're doing something. So maybe it's the end of their day. They just don't want to get into all that stuff. It may be good, like as Valor said, well, definitely will be good for content creation. There's going to be so many videos on this, but I feel like it's a 50-50. So it could potentially destroy the game, like not necessarily destroy, but really make the player base more niche.
Yeah.
Or it can make it explode, but it
can turn a lot of people off as well. Yeah, I get what you're getting at. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much what we were trying to say here. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, actually, yeah, I am. It could like I'm not trying to be like, oh, end of days or whatever, but this definitely will be a big change to Call of Duty Mobile, and I'm wondering how they're going to implement it. How effective is each thing going to be? Maybe these little specifications may only be used by like the pro scene or whatever, and it won't affect the game that much. But definitely, Valor was talking about this earlier. How it will affect the pro scene, like what type of things they will be banning. I'll let you go into that.
Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait really until the update drops to see what's kind of like the best, I guess you can say, setups for everything, and just how OP everything's really gonna be. And like we said, we kind of made a statement like how this can really affect the game, but we really wouldn't know until this update kind of drops to see if the customization really does do a lot to the weapons and things like that. You're gonna kind of have to just play with everything and honestly just see. But I guess for legendary weapons or weapons that come with perks, it's just I think it's honestly gonna change the game a lot, given the fact that they're gonna be adding new perks into the game. We're gonna have a lot more options to, increase the damage, the accuracy with these new attachments and things like that. They're gonna be added into the game as well, just with more customization, along with the perks that come with the weapons that you're gonna be receiving as well. So there's just a lot of factors. You may have a regular AK, but I may have, I guess you can say for example, one of the red action AKs that, has a perk on there for, do you remember what the perk was for that red action AK-47 that was in season 1?
Oh, I think it had more damage.
Yeah, so something like that, exactly.
It was kind of crazy. They nerfed it, but yeah, that was crazy.
And if I have the right attachments on, with the customization that we're going to be getting, my AK is going to be a lot more powerful than, your basic AK that you just unlock, like at level 5 or something like that, And that's honestly, when the game first came out, that's one thing that people were worried about. They didn't want it to be, honestly, it's really not pay to win, given the fact that, well, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see if this customization is available for everyone. How's it going to be? Are we going to have the simple upgrade system that we have in the game already, and we'll just kind of have more options from there? Or how will this Gunsmith menu work? Because hopefully it's something we have to pay for, because that'll be a huge turn off. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and see, like I said, when the update drops. Dude, there's some diehard fans of this game, bro.
Maybe, but yeah, I guess this could definitely, as we said, make or break the game. Or maybe it'll just leave it exactly where it is, but I think there's like a 50-50 chance. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I want to know your comments or your thoughts on this, so just leave what you guys are thinking in the comments. But I definitely think this could be a turn off, or B, make it more expansive. So
exactly,
it's a really slippery slope. Like it could become too how should I say, as we said,
it could change the game too much, or it could change the game very little. And honestly, it could just be some more options, just to put some more stuff on your gun. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. We also I don't know if you touched on the sights as well. We're gonna be getting some new I guess you can say options for customization for your ACOG and sights and things like that. I believe I posted that in the Discord.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, I think the wider scope is definitely going to be interesting for sniping, especially the DLQ3 with such a small scope. It's going to make it just as good as the Locust indoors. And scope and speed, you definitely can change and modify that in Modern Warfare. So how will this affect it? And will it make the sniper scopes actually fast? Because many people might not know this, but the scopes in COD Mobile were pretty slow compared to most other scopes in Call of Duty games. Yeah,
and Tygon will actually have an image on the screen about the scopes. You'll have different options to change I guess you can say, the sights and things like that. And that's something we want for a long time. It'll be pretty cool. We can actually go in depth and customize our own. I guess maybe at some point we should be getting something like that. But in terms of the competitive scene, I think Tygon asked me earlier, like I said, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what's kind of banned. Because I remember, for example, in the early stages of the competitive scene for snipers, I remember the ACOG site was actually banned.
I think it still is. Yes, still is banned.
Yeah, it's still exactly. So,
but it was banned for ARs too.
Yeah, exactly. So what sites are going to be banned moving forward when all this drops? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what really is OP. and the people that are hosting these tournaments and things like that are just gonna have to decide, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't want to drag it on too long. I guess hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, leave your thoughts in the comments. We kind of cycled it. We kind of redid some stuff. But yeah, peace out, and I'll catch you later. By the way, go subscribe to Valor's channel. He will be uploading at least once a week. I'll make sure he does. And yeah, catch you later.
Peace, guys.